Javier Bardem is a great actor who is known all over the world for his roles in both English and Spanish movies. He is one of those actors who immediately draws your attention whenever he appears on screen. There seems to be no limit to the roles that he takes on, ranging from huge Hollywood blockbusters all the way to independent Spanish dramas. Here are 10 things you probably didn't know about Javier Bardem. Showbiz ran in his family. Javier Bardem was born into a family full of creatives who worked in the film industry. His mother was actress Pilar Bardem, while his uncle was the famous director Juan Antonio Bardem. His grandparents were in films from the 1940s through the 1960s. Even though Bardem could stand on the shoulders of his ancestors in Spain, he loved the challenge of making a name for himself in a country where most people didn't know who they were. He said, "Everybody in Spain is sick of me. But in America, there's curiosity about the new kid on the block who doesn't speak English very well. The attention makes me feel vulnerable, which is something I hadn't felt in a while, but I like it." Even as he strove to chart his own path, the history of Bardem's making it big in show business clearly was carried on by Javier Bardem's eventual success. He was once a stripper. Prior to making it big in Hollywood, Bardem worked as a male stripper for one day. He told Marie Claire it was a disaster. "And you know who was there watching? My mom and my sister. It was kind of a thing, you go there and dance, they pay you some money. It wasn't like a full money thing." His first role. He landed his first role at just 5 years of age. His mother was acting in the Spanish TV series El Picaro, and a child actor required for one episode fell ill. She offered to bring her son to fill in, but it didn't go too well. His scene involved a group of musketeers messing around with a young boy. He was supposed to laugh, but instead, he burst into tears because he got scared. The director decided to go with it. In an interview with Vanity Fair, Bardem joked that this sent him down his path to becoming a dramatic actor rather than a comedic one. He is the first Spanish actor to be nominated for an Oscar. In 2000, he starred in his first English-speaking role in the American film Before Night Falls. He played Reinaldo Arenas, a famous gay Cuban poet who was imprisoned by Fidel Castro's regime in the 1970s. He was asked to play the role by director Julian Schnabel and initially said there was no way he could do it because he couldn't speak English well enough. It's a good thing he took the part. In 2001, he was nominated for an Oscar for his performance in Before Night Falls, becoming the first Spanish actor to be nominated for an Oscar. It was a fitting reward for the extremes he went through for the role, losing 30 pounds and performing in a language he didn't fully speak. He turned down Minority Report. Before Night Falls skyrocketed him to international popularity, but he still wasn't totally confident in his English. Bardem reportedly said no to several movie offers for this reason. He even turned down an offer to appear in the 2002 movie Minority Report, directed by Steven Spielberg. He was offered the role of a Department of Justice agent called Danny Whitworth that eventually went to Colin Farrell. Bardem told The Hollywood Reporter, "At the time, it was difficult for me to jump into a foreign language performance." His No Country for Old Men haircut convinced him to take role. In 2007, Bardem appeared in the Coen brothers film No Country for Old Men, based on the best-selling novel by Cormac McCarthy. He played the ruthless hitman with the strange haircut to perfection. The character is quietly sinister in his apparent remorselessness. It was this role that put him on the Hollywood map for good. However, he initially didn't think he was right for the role of Anton Chigurh due to the character's dialect and affinity for violence, but Bardem changed his mind the instant he saw his haircut. He told Vanity Fair, "I went to New Mexico and I sat down in a makeup trailer and they came with a photograph of a brothel in the border with Mexico in the 50s or in the 60s, with a guy photographed with this haircut and 2 prostitutes. And I thought, what does this mean? And they said, well, we want you to look like that. I said, okay. And then the hairdresser, Paul, which passed away recently, amazing hairdresser, in a second, with my own hair, he made, and I saw it and I said, yes, I have to make this movie." The role won him his first Academy Award the following year when he took home the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. He dedicates his free time to environmental activism. Along with his many successes in entertainment, Bardem is also an ambassador of Greenpeace to the protection of Antarctica. In 2018, he rode a submarine down to a remote location in the Antarctic Ocean. He said, "It is an incredibly important mission to go down and document these species in all their colorful existence and to prove the importance of protecting this unique ocean." He almost didn't date Penelope Cruz. Javier Bardem and Penelope Cruz are the sixth married couple ever to be nominated for acting Oscars at the same time. The couple has been together since 2007, married in 2010, and they have 2 children. They've largely kept their relationship out of the spotlight in an effort to protect their kids. But their relationship wasn't all smooth sailing. In fact, it took 15 years after they first met on the set of the Spanish comedy Come On to get together. Although Bardem said in an interview with GQ UK in 2017 that the connection between him and Cruz was immediate on set, nothing happened until years later. As fate would have it, they were once again destined to be co-stars in the Woody Allen film Vicky Cristina Barcelona when their mutual attraction finally took flight. However, there was one thing holding Bardem from pursuing Cruz, which was as he described it, her feistiness. He refuses to watch his own movies. Bardem is known for his work in countless films including No Country for Old Men, Beautiful, and Skyfall. However, he hates seeing how he looks and sounds, and therefore won't watch his movies anymore. He told GQ, "The fact that I like to make characters doesn't mean that I like to watch my characters being made, my performance. I can't handle that." He played rugby and enjoys painting. Bardem could make a career as an athlete. As a teenager, he played rugby for the Spanish national team. He was a key member of the team, and his presence was felt on the field. Besides sports activities, he was good at painting and had dreams of becoming a painter. Unfortunately, he felt that his artistic talent was not sufficient to make a career out of it, so he decided to pursue acting instead. Despite this, he still enjoys painting as a hobby and has even had some of his artwork displayed in galleries.